Welcome everyone to Monday Night Movie Night. I am here, Dean of the Genetic Marvel, and with me, of course, is my friend, Mr. Marco Torres of Upside Down Studios. And this week I got to choose the movie, and it's a movie I haven't seen in quite some time. Marco, you've seen it before, but you haven't seen it in quite some time either, right?
Right.
So the movie we are watching is John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. You know what? I'm frustrated that it doesn't show up on a lot of streaming services. But I was able to locate it, and we're gonna get started. So, if you want to check it out, it is In the Mouth of Madness. It is awesome. It is hour 35, I think. So let us get started. Let's try. All right. Nope. Hold on.
Let me know when to hit the play.
Play. Mine's buffering. Why is it buffering?
Oh,
come on.
Stop.
Oh, hold on. I got to restart. There we go. All right, I'm good.
All right, I'm on 0010. It should have the New Line Cinema thing.
Mine keeps moving forward for some reason. Give me 1 second here. All right. Just let yours play. I'll catch up. Sorry.
Figures. As soon as we start this fucking movie, my dogs want to start.
Of course, that's the only way that that happens.
All right, I'm gonna have to get these little motherfuckers up.
What are you at right now?
003678 Want me to pause it so you catch up?
No. I'm already at like a minute 45.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, these fucking dogs are pissing me off. But
I mean, that's what dogs do. In the meantime, everyone. So yeah, In the Mouth of Madness is the movie we're watching. It's a pretty cool movie. Honestly, I highly recommend it to a lot of people. But one of the things that we have going on is we've had a few horror movies that are great. In the meantime, my wife made me a special little treat, which is fried tofu. Oh, they're still ridiculously hot. So I'm going to wait on those. I'm going to turn off my light for now. Here. All right. So the scene starts, and people are there's an ambulance driving to what is an insane asylum. Now, the idea here, hold on, who's commenting here? Hi, Brennan Garcia. Hello. We're watching In the Mouth of Madness. Come check it out. Here, I am at I'm at 3 minutes right now.
And I started buffering.
Perfect. That's perfect. Everyone, this is I mean, it's one of those things. It might jump on yours because I was having problems that kept on jumping to 25 minutes. I don't know why, but
it's not jumping. I'm at a minute 59.
All right, perfect. Yeah, it's just the intro that's playing.
Yeah, I just got the books being printed.
Yeah.
Is my volume too loud?
Yeah.
Turn this down just a little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I like this movie just because it was all right, you're almost at where I am.
Let
me know when
you hello, when you where is he? There's a guy, dude in a white outfit, looks like a doctor next to a pillar.
Yeah. So you're where so he just walked away?
He just hung up the phone. He's walking away now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you.
dimmed all the lights so to give it ambiance. And
I mean, you need the ambiance.
Can't find shit in the fucking studio.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in a couple psych wards, and I've never seen a straight jacket like that.
For real?
Now I've seen the ones where you're to the back, like when you're back here, but these ones with the up front one seem kind of bitchish.
No, it's up front, but then it wraps around. So
Right.
your hands are in the front, but yeah. Let me see here.
It's like you're giving yourself a big hug.
Yeah. So I'm having tofu, air fried tofu, and I've dipped it in mustard.
Ew.
That's good. I feel like that is.
He's looking kind of funky for not being insane.
I mean, it's one of those things. I think every time somebody's in an insane asylum, they're like, "I'm not insane," and then everybody else is like, "Me neither," and you're like, "Hey, you're not wearing shoes. I know you're insane. Don't." You know?
Well, that's one thing I did notice that I do know for a fact about the mental wards. They do take your shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
and your laces.
That's gonna stop you from running if you're crazy.
What was it Cole used to say? The grippier the socks, the tighter the box, which I got.
I mean,
not wrong. But they might kill you. This is the thing: is how do you know you're not crazy? That is a tricky thing.
You don't. I used to tell this to people all the time. I mean, right now I could be talking shit online, or I could still be sitting in the psych ward as a 20-year-old in the corner, all doped up. No, I wasn't 20. I was 17 and a half. I was about to turn 18. That was the first time I was in the psych ward. And hello, who is that? Brendan Garcia?
Yeah, he said hello. He said hi, and I said, "Hey, what's up, guy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hey, guy." I mean, at what point are you really crazy, right? Like, if you explained life right now in this day and age to somebody from 1,000 years ago, they'd be like, "That's crazy," right?
And I've never seen rooms like that neither. Mine was a big room, and there was no padding on the walls. There was fucking steel fence on the windows. That's about it.
Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's something that marks it as better or worse as a nut house, having padded walls or not.
And isn't that the guy from the Titanic? He was the dick who fucking planted the fucking jewel on the dude, on Jack.
Maybe.
Yeah, yes, that's the bodyguard.
Oh, maybe. So you enter into this guy's, so he's now getting evaluated by one of the doctors. And he had one request was for a small black crayon. That was it, which they're like, "Yeah, you can have a crayon." And he proceeded to draw on all of the padding on the walls, just crosses. Then he turns around, all of his scrubs covered in crosses. And then he's also drawn on his face crosses, which is, that's an issue.
It's very unrealistic because you ever try to write on fabric with a crayon?
I have. It doesn't work.
Yeah. So I mean, I would have bought this more if it was like a Sharpie, something like that.
Also, you probably would need like 3 or 4 Sharpies for that amount of writing.
and apparently he made one of the doctors or nurses testicle swell.
Oh yeah, because you kicked them right in the nuts. But you're like, I mean, I feel like you got to put up a little bit of a fight.
It just depends on why you're there. Because a lot of times you could just walk in and you get the free dope and nice a sleep for a week and a nice good rest for a weekend.
That's well, as you can get somebody can report you that you need to be committed, right? And then they'll put you on for like 72 hours. I've heard that.
Well, that was back in the well, it used to be real easy back in the day. Because my mom used to do it to my dad all the time. Now it isn't so. I think it's called blue slip. It's not so easy to do it anymore.
Well, hey, progress. I don't know.
Can you see the agitation? It was fucking dead ass quiet until I hit that fucking play button.
Yeah, that seems right. So here's the thing. He's also an insurance investigator, which no one has any sympathy for him. He's like, oh, you're a piece of shit. All right.
Not according to the Democrats. We need them.
They're the worst. Wild.
No, I'm buffering.
Here, I'll pause. Let me know when you're back.
So far, I'm on 10:05. That's where my buffer hit.
All right. I'm 10:21.
I'd like to know what the fuck happened to the glasses that I had in here. All right, I'm good.
All right. Okay. This is the thing. If you're going to defraud insurance, number one, don't tell anyone. Number two, be good at lying or don't even do it at all. You know? Ridiculous. Man.
Remember when you used to be able to smoke in offices?
Bro. I know when you'd be able to smoke on transit.
Dude, this is showing my age. I remember being able to smoke in a fucking hospital and on an airplane. My grandmother used to smoke fucking Pall Mall non-filters.
Oh,
yeah, like sucking on a fucking exhaust pipe,
bro.
And I remember distinctly after my grandma's first heart attack, her sitting in the fucking hospital, sitting up in her room with the window open, and the hospital gave her an ashtray, and she was smoking when we came and visited her. God. I remember the doctors walking in with cigarettes, dude.
I'll tell you this much. That wasn't very long ago in Greece. You can see that. Miss Rentas. Hello, gents. How are you doing today? Marco Torres, don't show our age. Yeah, well, there is actually an entire political party in Greece that their only thing is to make it legal to smoke indoors again. Everything else, they're like, yeah, we don't care about anything else. Just that. That's what is important.
I think the whole shit with smoking is bullshit anyways, because I mean, nowadays you can't smoke cigarettes inside of a fucking bar, but you can smoke weed inside of a bar. Bitch, what the fuck? You know, I've been mad. Like I've been in some some clubs and shit, like especially up in Michigan. I went up in Michigan. There's fucking joints, are pre-rolls already on the table, and you know we were allowed to smoke on stage. I lit up a cigarette and it was like I fucked somebody's cat.
I never understood that shit.
Dude just walked out with the axe in his hand. Oh, nonchalantly.
Like,
couple people from the store, so was like
they ran.
Yeah,
People in the restaurant running around. My boyfriend feels that smokers that's 100% true. In Japan, smoking rooms all over the airport. I'm like, what's the big deal? You don't want me to smoke everywhere? That's fine. Then make a room.
Nobody talks about the benefits of fucking nicotine either. It's always the bad stuff.
Yeah.
You have no peripheral vision or nothing, right? Nothing out the side of your eye. Nothing lets you see that fucking dude just smash the window with an axe. And then you're gonna sit there with your arm over you. What is your arm gonna do to that axe?
Oh, now I'm buffering. Oh, there we go. I'm back. That's what's crazy about it. He smokes weed and backwoods sweet aromatic. The downside is I have asthma, so it's affected my lungs with him. Yeah, but listen, you can open a window, have good ventilation, and it's not that bad. But that's a reason. Listen. Also, after we discovered that the difference between a cult and a religion is the how old it is and how many participants there are. So
yeah, I think politics too. Nowadays, politics. If there's anything political in there, it's cult.
Yep. Huh? And Charlton Heston is the publisher. I'm like, it's great. This is the thing. Is the idea that people are like so involved with a book that it takes over their whole life. He's like, oh yeah, it's called Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Pick a book. That's fine. People go crazy for it.
Fuck Star Wars.
And people aren't dedicated to Star Wars as a book. Like as the movies for sure.
Like, and then if you want to try to pick up on the lore, since nobody wants to watch these new fuck movies that they come out, they're starting to read more and more of the books.
Yeah.
Like at one point, Leia was married to Vader.
That was some weird shit.
Yeah, especially because that's his
daughter.
Yeah, some shit like that.
That is some creepy shit. Hmm. I don't know. The fact that everyone is smoking indoors, I love it. Those were the days, baby.
No, and people had respect, like even when in the restaurants, you had the smoking section or non-smoking section, or if they didn't have a smoking section, you knew to go to the other half of the fucking room. You didn't smoke around nobody who was fucking eating.
That's fine.
It was a classier time.
Now you're not even allowed to smoke on the patio. You're like, what? Fuck off. I don't know. The idea. I don't know. Also, anytime I see Charlton Heston in a movie, I'm like, I mean, it's got to be good. It's only fair.
I wonder if he smoked on the Planet of the Apes.
That's a great question. I can't really open a new.
I mean, they could have tore down that whole fucking society by just, Dino, you know what? You're an asshole.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a fucking asshole.
I mean,
because you've been staring at me for fucking over 20 minutes now, watching me look for my glasses. Oh. Oh fuck! I can see the movie now.
Marco, don't show our age. I mean, like, God, bro, come on.
Fuck you, dude! You saw them. You even heard me say I couldn't find my glasses.
Hey, don't just blame me. Missy is like, I figured you would have noticed eventually. I mean, the joke's on you. We were all in on it.
That's fucked up, man.
You know what? I did not even realize it.
I had the closed captioning on. I'm trying to read this fucking movie. And I'm like, it might as well have been Braille.
I'll have to use that on my next comedy stint. I mean, fair game.
Who's the team of Halle Berry?
Yeah. She's his she's one of the representatives for the publishing company. She's gonna follow it. She's gonna go with him.
So far, since we've been kind of conversating for the people, this dude here is an insurance adjuster or some shit like that.
Investigator.
And so far, he keeps running into all this stuff about this Sutter Kane, this writer Sutter Kane.
Right. So
and it's just odd shit going on, and every time something odd goes on, Sutter Kane has got something to do with it.
So this is right now. He's been contacted by the company. It's that his publisher, because they're like, he's missing. We can't find him.
Sutter Kane.
Right.
Okay.
And his books, essentially, they're like, he's sold more books than the Bible. Which I
remember, he's supposed to be. They do make a reference that he's better than Stephen King and whatever other one.
Yeah. And now you see a cop beating the shit out of some guy in an alleyway while all the homeless people watch.
Buffering again. Why am I buffering on all the good spots?
I mean,
I wonder if these fuckwit kids of mine are on my internet.
You should put your glasses on your head again and ask them, be like, hey, have you seen my glasses? Just to fuck with them.
No, because they'll do the same thing. They'll do it on purpose, though.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even think about it.
That is not a real ass whooping. I mean, that little thump to the head might have been. Yeah, see, all you gotta say white people are narcs. He turned around, he grabbed his grocery bag, and he walked away.
Yeah,
I don't see nothing.
Mind your business. That is not my concern. Thank you very much.
For all you people out there who might not be watching or who will watch later, he hit a white man. The white man was getting beat up by the cop.
Hey, you heard it here. White on white violence. It's real. See, and the monsters that Sutter Kane have in there, they're consistently looking very Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the inspiration was a lot of Lovecraft shit.
Yeah.
And as much as people like to say Cthulhu is this ancient god, no, Cthulhu is somebody that Lovecraft made up.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of this is the thing, is like there's a fine line between, if you can think it up, does that make it real? Right?
Well, in certain dimensions, supposedly, according to some of the videos that I watched, like, reality is what you think. If you manifest it in your head, it manifests in reality.
Right.
So Cthulhu could generally be out there. But then again, with all the people manifesting, how many different Cthulhus are there?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that. It's very intricate. I was watching.
It looks like he was going down on the wrong woman. You see that dude's face and his mouth and his chin? Like, that's not beat up-ish. That's fucking, you went down on a hooker.
Hey, and that's the thing, is all the people who are like infected by Sutter Kane's power look like that, where they're all fucked up in the eyes and shit.
So basically, Sutter Kane is a STI.
I mean, yeah, maybe even a fungus. Kind of, yeah. He just gets in there, and you can't get him out.
Oh, and speaking of some shit like that, little PSA that I found out after our show this morning. One, them hookworm things.
Yeah.
Some Hispanic came in from whatever fucking banana boat and is here living in Maryland and is infested with that shit. Them worms. There's
Bro,
also the plague down in California. They're putting up fucking biohazard things, not to feed the animals or whatever. That the plague is all through there. And in Arizona, there's a confirmed plague epidemic, whatever going on. The fucking Black Plague.
bro.
Figured it kind of blended in with the what we're talking about.
I mean, it's accurate. Let's be honest.
Why is this guy? Is he like reliving this, or is this cop just steady whipping ass?
Well, now you see the cop's face is all fucked up too, right?
Oh,
And
he
there's
looks like the dude from Night of Something Strange.
he does.
Oh, wouldn't it be some shit if these all intermixed?
I mean,
You know, because that was out in the suburbs and shit. So you know, this is more city type. So it could have crossed over.
this is the thing is that how much you want to bet someone like John Carpenter's like, hey, I got a shitty movie idea. I just need to put pen to paper. I'll release it under some other bullshit name. And this is the shit that I love. Because he wakes up and you're like, oh, it was a dream.
Well, see, that's another thing, and I don't know if it was my schizophrenia that helped me with this, or whether you know my mom's poor parenting actually had some kind of effect. But I've always knew, like back in the day, like even when I did acid, and shit really changes up on you, that if you see something out of the ordinary, that is the drug. That is the drug, or something is going on. That is not real. Calm down. You might keep seeing it for a few hours, but that is not real. Don't start killing the monster. Don't start fucking shooting at the fucking, you know, the flying, because you're gonna fuck around and shoot your neighbor or stab your fucking, you know, mailman or some shit like that.
That is, see, that was my biggest concern when the first time I took mushrooms, where I'm like, I need, number one, I need to be in a controlled environment with someone who knows what they're doing, because, and also like, it needs to be someone who, in case I freak out, that they can hold me down, right? Because otherwise,
you don't have to be, you know, necessarily physically, just mentally, just hey man,
like, hey, everything's fine.
Yeah, that big fucking purple monster over there that's drooling fucking pus. That's your lamp. Just calm down.
Just relax. Just relax. Everything's gonna be fine, right?
So why does he look like he was playing football?
Oh, because he got ink on his fingers and rubbed his eyes by accident.
That perfect that he looks like he was playing football.
Correct. It's how it works. This is the weird part, is where you're like, there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of Stephen King, like this was very much connected to Stephen King in a weird way, because like a lot of Stephen King's books are intertwined, even it, but it's all in the same universe, right? So now, where are you at? What is he doing?
He looks like he's making a collage.
Okay. So you're like 10 seconds, 15 seconds behind me. But essentially all the pieces put together and makes the outline of a state.
Yeah, but you could cut that out of anything and make it any fucking state.
Well, no, there were lines on the actual thing.
Oh,
so he was cutting out the pieces. Yeah.
So it was almost like one of the Mad Magazine puzzles.
Exactly. Oh fuck, I remember those. Holy shit, we're both old. Oh god, yeah. You gotta fold the paper and then it all makes sense.
I'm that old.
Yeah. Me too. See?
Yeah, see, at that point, if I was those two other people there, Charlton Heston and the Timu Halle Berry, I'd be like, dude, go clean out your desk. Go fucking clean out your desk. Go get
hey, that's the thing, is they hired him to find him.
Yeah. I would fucking been like, clean out your desk. You're over here, you just cut apart $100 worth of fucking paperback books to make me what is that, Delaware?
I mean, maybe.
And now I'm fucking buffering again. Yeah, next time I'm using Temu, man. I didn't have, you know, the commercials. This is the same as fucking commercials.
Hey, if you want to switch, that's fine. I'm at 27:58, 28 minutes. I can pause it.
You said 28.
Yeah.
Pause it for a second. I want to get where you're at. I'm on 27:07.
All right, I'm 28:10. Because so this is the thing is, they're and like look, he called them out on it. So he put it together and he goes, listen, it's a great scam you guys are pulling. I don't want to be involved in some bullshit. And they're like, no.
He's trying to flip it and say that they're the ones who did the
right. He's trying to say that you guys are trying to bring me into your scam. I'm not interested in being a publicity stunt. Go fuck yourself. And they're like, nope, we'll pay for you to go out there. And he's like, I'm charging you double. They're like, all right. And it's like, okay. But he's like, you guys are full of shit.
All right. I'm about to hit. Let's see. I'm 27:55. Well, you said you're 28:20?
28:10.
28:10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go.
Perfect. He's in a
So
car.
they're in the car looking at the map.
Yep. So he
like
found
Children of the Corn fucking universe.
Right. So he found all the roads that were on the map from the books are all old roads. So no highways, local roads, 2 lanes. That's it.
It's like using a Garmin GPS.
Right.
Yeah, that was a dick move.
Very. Like that's why you're like you don't have any sadness for him because you're like, yeah, you're a dick. He's like, oh, I just thought it'd be funny if I woke you up with a horn while you were sleeping because I'm an asshole.
Have you noticed he hasn't looked at the fucking road not once for the past fucking 20 seconds?
Well,
he's conversating with that bitch. She just beat him with potato chips. He's still not looking at the road. But you look through the window and the countryside's just going by.
Hey, that's the movies. Yeah, he's in a Cadillac STS. I'm like, oh, it's a good ride. It's fine. But there is nothing. There's absolutely fucking nothing on the road.
There's He Who Walks Behind the Row.
Mm.
Which was also a Carpenter movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, you know what? There are a few Carpenter movies where I'm like, I really feel like there's more to it, but he usually doesn't do sequels, right? He usually just does ones off. Like there was Ghosts of Mars.
Shit ton of fucking Children of the Corns, though. He didn't fucking make them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I believe he did the first one and then.
Yeah. They just went to fucking town. They're like, this is a great idea. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm going to move on. Go fuck some.
They became like the Amityville.
Yeah. Wow.
There's like 20 of those.
Yeah. See, and she's also kind of a fangirl where she's like, Gaines work scares me. Thank you.
See, this is another thing that bothers me, and I notice this. It happens in a lot of movies, and this tells you. This is how you know that if they had a good makeup artist.
Yeah.
You could see not only that big old fucking mole on her forehead, like that's over her eyebrow, but you can see, like if you go like kind of slighted off, almost like in the direction from the North Star to the Big Dipper, there's another fucking pimple right there on top of her fucking head. You got fucking makeup. You got Charlton Heston fucking in your film. You couldn't do a little powder on that. You couldn't.
Hey, let's be honest. To make Charlton Heston look like he was a living person.
Yeah.
They had to spend all the makeup money there.
My daughter covers pimples up. You know, what the fuck?
So they're on a road. She sees a random kid, and you can hear the playing cards in his wheels.
A Jack and a Joker?
Yeah. Which is, let's be honest, fucking weird. When you're on a country road and you see someone on your bike, you're like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, no, I do it all the time. It used to be freaky to me for a minute, but there's one way that my GPS takes me to, I think it's Akron or Cleveland, one of the two. Yeah. And it's all Amish country. And it'll be just one long, dark ass road, and all of a sudden you'll see like a little blink, and it's just an Amish grown ass man on a scooter, just footing away.
So now she saw a bike and the person is old, which is freaky.
Yeah, I feel like she's just going into the community. They just had the hoedown or the barnstorm or whatever. Everybody's fucking going home. The old lady looked kind of drunk. The kid looked like his dad just caught him fucking somebody in the back of the barn.
Listen. They're only riding a bike because they got 2 DUIs.
Yeah, see, that's what you get for talking while you're driving. Wasn't paying attention, now you knocked the hell out of that old lady.
Exactly. So this is where it gets weird. She pulls over, sees the bike's all fucked up. She's like, ah, shit. Insurance investigators like, oh, gotta investigate. So, old face, young voice says, I can't get out.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Do that?
It's a little bit creepy.
Yeah,
and then back on the bike.
And the lady died. Well, usually in the movies, when you see that same lady that you were just looking at on the ground fucked up, and they pass by you behind you, that was their soul. They died.
I mean, and they get up and will drive and ride away. Freaky.
And they just leave. Let's go. Leave the body. Or the body get up. That was literally the body getting up.
Yep. That was the body. So now
that's a lawsuit. That's what that is.
100%.
That lady fucking got that license plate number and bailed.
Now this is the weird part is she hit somebody. He's like, hey, I'm going back to sleep. You can keep on driving. That guy's a fucking piece of shit. Okay, let's be honest.
And here's another thing that's pulling me out. He's an insurance adjuster. I don't give a fuck what kind of insurance. You're still an insurance adjuster.
You should know about
Your whole core tells you to go inspect that bumper, go look at that fucking the tires, go look at the grill, see if there's any damage.
So she notices she can't see the lines on the road. That's a problem. She looks down out the window of the car and sees she's on clouds.
And now she looks like she's on an Evil Dead bridge. And I'm fucking buffering. Fucking whore.
Hold on, I'll pause.
Oh, there we go.
What are you at?
34, 33, 35, 36, 37.
Perfect. I'm at 36.
Okay.
All right. So suddenly she's seeing flashing light, wood, and she's on a bridge.
I feel like she's going to get Beetlejuiced. You know how the Maitlands went off the side? Nope. Nope. How'd the car get that dirty?
Country road.
Yeah, at that point, I'd be like, look, we got to pull over. I need some sleep. You've been sleeping this whole ride, motherfucker.
I mean, and now, welcome to Hobbs End. And by arriving there, for him, he's like, ha, told you I was right. And now she's like, you drive. You're like, I mean, that's a little too late. You should have let him drive.
And still, look, that bumper is pristine.
I mean, it's a weird one. Also, if they're on a bike, they would have hit your windshield for sure.
Oh, they did. When that initial smack was on the fucking windshield.
You heard it here first, people. Caddy windshield won't break when you hit a cyclist. It's good stuff.
Didn't even smudge the dirt on the windshield. See, that would have been another thing that I would have picked up if I was in this situation. Something just fucking hit the windshield and there's no mark, no smudge, no nothing. Fucking, you know what I did last summer.
Oh.
Look at that bumper. There's not even a fucking little piece of hair in the fucking license plate.
I have questions. This is where. All right, everybody, we're watching In the Mouth of Madness. If you want, click on. We're at just shy of 37 minutes. You're welcome to join us, but I don't know. It's the weirdest part about it all is for him, he's like, I was right. And she has nonstop been like, what the fuck is going on here? And then random dog running down the street.
Here comes the children from the cornfield.
Hey. And they all are freaky deaky like that other fucking guy.
Why is it that in all these movies they happen to look into a little shop and it's always the shop that looks like it had medieval torture devices in the window? Like, what the fuck is this doing in Mayberry?
I mean,
or them kids are all narking. That's the Cadillac that hit Nana last night.
Exactly.
Oh, that drives me nuts that that car is that dirty.
Oh yeah.
And you're just gonna pull up on somebody's estate, or it's a hotel, but I mean something fancy like that, and like with a dirty car. At least stop at a fucking truck stop, something. Hose it
Anything.
the fuck off.
I mean, would
I'm
it be so wrong?
about you? Looks like they're using cheap gas. You see the smoke coming out the tailpipe?
You're so fucking hateful. It's hilarious to me.
That's what I pick out, man. I'm like horror shit don't really like. I've been to fucking different like ghost hunts and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't nothing. That light flickered, yeah, because it's a bad fucking switch. I know how to work on lights. I know the switch. That's the only reason why the lights flicker. Look, if you hold it in a certain spot, light stays on. I mean,
just saying.
Something touched me. Yeah, that was the guy behind you. We're in a fucking line of people, and it's dark.
Bro, I love when people come too close. I burp and just breathe right into their nostrils. I'm like, they're like, ah.
I've found in my old age, I can now call upon farts.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you want to stand too close, or we're having a conversation that I don't want to have.
I'm gonna ruin it for both of us. No problem. All right.
This old lady never changes her looks. She is still alive. She is still an actress, and she still looks the same way. That is actually Jesus's great aunt.
I mean, I want to see if she's still alive.
Yeah, she is. I forget what movie she was just in.
And the Mouth of Madness cast. Who's the old bitch? Nope. She died.
She croaked when she croaked.
2011. Fucking liar. You know them white people, they all look the same. That's why.
That's been that long since I actually sat down and watched TV. Been doing research since 2011.
She was Canadian and American. Who knew?
American?
Yeah. Yeah, she was born in Alberta and died in Los Angeles.
Oh, well, no wonder. If she'd have stayed in Canada, I bet you she'd still be alive. What the fuck movie was the last one I seen her in? I know it was recent. Well, I saw the movie recently. It wasn't a recent movie. Duh.
That would probably explain it.
So again, like I said in the beginning, this movie is pretty slow. It's got its couple of, you got to think about it moments, but it is slow. And, we are 40 minutes into this shit, and we still don't know what the fuck is really going on.
Well, we also have been talking the entire time.
Oh, I've been reading it. I got the closed captions on.
No, me too.
And now I can read them now that I have my glasses on. It's not just a blur at the bottom of the fucking screen, asshole.
So all of a sudden he realizes there's a church out a window. He's like, oh, it's supposed to be out this window. She's like, no, it's supposed to be out this window. She opens the window. Boom. There's a church.
Oh, see, I thought that was a mosque. That looks like a fucking mosque.
That's an old school church.
That looks like a fucking mosque. I'm like, why is there a mosque in the middle of Mayberry? They didn't allow sand people in there back then.
No, most mosques are rounder. Everything's exactly as it's written. Mm-hmm. And there's the kids chasing after the dog. They're gonna eat that dog.
They're going to the corn.
I mean, bro. Children of the Corn is also weird fucking movie.
The first and the second one was kind of cheesy, but it gave the backstory about how the corn was like moldy and shit, so that's why the kids were hallucinating, which kind of made a better story out of it. You know, instead of taking a supernatural stupid story that they had, they turned it into, yeah, these kids are freaking out over bad corn. Because they did that back in the day with the witches.
Yeah.
You know, the ergot grew on the wheat, made people hallucinate. Oh, these bitches are flying.
I mean, here we go. All the cars are pulling up. All right. Everybody's coming for a showdown. A throwdown. Hell no, I can't slow down. I'm going to go. First to bed.
Ain't that Vigo?
Yeah.
The Carpathian?
Yep.
So they're essentially out front of this. See, this is making me feel more mosky. You know, you got a bunch of white people with guns in front of it. And then we got Malachi.
That's his own son.
His electric doors broke on the front of the church.
Which, hey, if you don't maintain that shit, it will break.
And Buffer.
Damn. They just revealed Sutter Kane. That's why. Let me know when you're at. I'm at 43:46.
I'm at 43:36 when it stopped.
All right.
Jesus.
All right. Well, wait. That's not a big deal. There are worse things that to do, you know?
It's just got that spinning circle and spinning circle.
God damn.
Come on, man. Like, I don't have any other tabs open or nothing. This should be fucking all free shit here.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Happens. I also love that it's Vigo. You're like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I knew that face off the rip.
Oh, immediately. And now the dogs are barking. That's how it works.
Bitch.
You back yet?
No. Like, what the fuck? It's starting to chop my ass. Something terrible. Oh, here we go. Nope. Yep. All right. So I'm at 43:40. And they showed the guy with the flowy hair.
All right. I'm at 43:46. You good?
48, 49, 50.
All right.
And we got some beautiful Dobermans pop around the corner.
Beautiful dogs. I heard the problem with Dobermans is you can't know if they're not going to be nuts or not. That's the hard part.
See, my mom used to raise them when I was little.
Yeah.
And we pretty much had decent ones. Now, we had a one that was mixed German Shepherd and Doberman. That fucker was nuts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, I remember he attacked my mom one time and grabbed her arm. My dad had to beat him with a fucking shovel just to get him off. And he looked at my dad like, I will fuck you up.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that dog lived to an old age, too.
Also,
So
the idea
that you might hear in the background are actually not the Dobermans. Those are my Chihuahuas.
The idea that farmers wouldn't fuck up dogs is kind of hilarious.
The idea that all these kids have herpes all over their faces.
Like aggressive herpes on the face.
That reminds me of that South Park episode. Remember when they tried to get back at they went and got the fucking draws from the hooker and started rubbing all over their parents' face because they were trying to intentionally give them like chicken pox or something.
Sam Neill saying "fuck that" is always just such a great.
I know you're wrong because you're right. You sound like a Democrat there, lady. Bitch, you saw an old lady and a kid on a bike. You supposedly smacked one. You're watching bloody shit fucking happen. You see fucking pictures fucking just moving around. And you're telling him he's crazy? No, bitch. Somebody spiked your fucking Kool-Aid there.
Like, I want some.
I feel like she thought she was gonna fuck this dude, so she took some fucking mollies before she got there, and it all kicked in too soon. So now she's horny and seeing fucking hallucinations.
I mean, that's accurate.
All right, I got to do something about this. I'll be right back.
All right. You're just gonna let it play? All right. So now the argument is between the insurance investigator and the publisher. She is arguing that it's real, and he's like, no, it's made up. This is all a hoax. I mean, it's very difficult to. And hilariously, like Marco said, she is now trying to kiss him. It is hilarious. See, it's one of those things where you can't believe it when it's happening, but the fact is it's definitely happening. And now the picture that they saw when they were walking into the house is now the faces have changed and the people are different. And he's like, what the fuck? Because he remembers them not facing. They were facing away into the picture and now they're facing back. Back?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm assuming he told that chick to go fuck herself.
She also tried to molest him a little bit, and he was like, fuck that.
I told you. She's fucking on mollies and she's fucking horny. That's this whole movie. I was wrong. It's not him hallucinating. It's the fucking chick hallucinating off the fucking mollies because she wants to fuck this dude.
I mean.
And are they claiming that priest was Sutter Kane?
Yeah, that's Sutter Kane. That is Sutter Kane.
She looked like she took an ass whooping. That's who the fuck she was. She was Happy Gilmore's grandma.
Yes. And then sure enough.
And this chick just runs past the background like.
Yeah. Like a fucking secret agent.
And took the Cadillac.
Yeah, she took a hooker. She stole his keys.
Dude, that was a fucking hooker.
Yeah, you've been played, sir. You've been played.
Oh, Nana's a freak.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those black eyes came from pleasure, not because she didn't make the sandwich.
Hi-oh. Mean Hobbs End. Got his notes, people.
Vigo.
And then we got the Carpathian coming in again.
Okay, well, going back to the scene earlier when they were at the church.
Yeah.
All right, you just watch all these hillbillies just run up on this church, and some kid was fucking with the electric doors. The priest took the boy back. That should have been red flag right there. the priest and a little boy. But apparently, that wasn't the issue. Or maybe it was. But either way, you just saw all these hillbillies converge on the church. You don't think them same hillbillies are going to converge on the local bar? Like they don't know you're fucking there? Like Vigo,
So
that was the first fucking war. Look, and then goes the Children of the Corn again. And that is not the same dog. That dog's missing a leg. Did they eat the leg? Yeah, he ate the leg. Yeah, they look like they ate the leg. Must not have very many dentists in Hobbs End. See that little girl's mouth? Jesus.
Yeah, she nasty.
She looked like she was smoking meth since she was 2.
I mean,
She's
that's how it is out in the country. Any who dare enter this unholy site be damned forever. I feel like that's not what you put on the outside of a church.
Yeah, yeah. See, I told you that's a fucking mosque.
That's not a mosque. You goddamn bastard. Thank you.
But what did the Jews call the black box? The Kabbalah? The cubic? The
something weird.
Shaniqua.
And all the crosses are upside down, which you're like, yeah, that's not a good thing. Also, not indicative of a mosque. Bullshit. We have our teeth out here. Oh, Ray. Fantastic. I have to admit, it's, there's also when you go into the boonies, like people get comfortable because everybody knows each other, but then you're as an outsider, you see some weird shit and you're like, hey, that's fucking weird. And everyone's like, nah, it's just how it is out here. You're like, no, it's fucking weird. Don't fucking tell me it's not weird. It's very fucking weird. Yeah.
Me and Ray have them discussions all the time. Like, we just grew up different. Like,
definitely.
People don't do shit like that. Like, if you got a gut pile around here, that's a serial killer.
Yeah.
Out there, that's, you got a good deer.
It's just how you do it. And you're like, I mean, fair. I get it. It's still weird to me, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a simple guy. So that's the weird thing is she opened the door. There was nothing. Reopens the door. Boom. Sutter Kane typing. What?
With a bulldog or with a Doberman. He looks like a 90s rapper. Like that's like a 90s rap video. Just a dude in a dark room at a typewriter and a Doberman.
I mean, that is how most rap songs start.
And how are you a priest with a wedding ring?
He's not a priest. He's a writer. It's definitely not Catholic. That's how Orthodox Church.
The little kid in the beginning, that might be Catholic.
No. Writers as well. Stephen King. He's very liberal. Yeah. That is freaky.
The Burberry door.
Yeah,
that's mold. They have a leak in their roof, and fucking shit is molding. House is starting.
Stop ruining movies, you dick.
Just saying, that's how my mind goes, dude. For me to get freaked out, or for me to get something that I can't debunk, has to fucking happen.
I'm just telling you in advance. I'm never going to the movies with you because I feel you would would nonstop talking. Yeah.
I don't pull the black people thing. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We're watching the movie. Now, I'll pick the movie apart afterward. I will definitely pick the movie apart afterward.
That is fair. Yeah, the door is breathing. So,
or it's molding and there's wind out.
Not mold. They're demons and the door is breathing.
You're gonna tell me that door didn't look like it was molded?
No, it's bleeding. It's different.
There was some kind of fungus growing on that thing.
Why do you have to ruin nice things? This is why we can't have nice things, sir. If only you could read that fast.
I did. It said I'm on Molly's.
I mean, yeah, but more drugs.
Yeah, when he pushed her head forward, she saw that stuff. What he saw was her do another 3 lines.
Yeah, well,
and
now he's got fucking Quatu behind him.
The leader of the resistance.
Yeah. Watch a movie at the same time, or he will talk shit on it. I believe you.
Quaid.
Also factual.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's drugs, man. It's drugs.
Good drugs. Not a great actress, let's be honest.
No. And I mean, he is, I have to admit, out of all protagonists that I've seen in these movies, he has to be the most sensible. Bitch passed out on my bed. She's drugged up. She looked like she's been fucked. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I didn't touch her. I don't want no. I'm calling the fucking police right now.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, I don't need this shit in my life.
Yeah. You're not fucking Kobe and me, bitch.
I remember we were having an after party at the Halloween Haunt, and someone mentioned something about one of the younger actresses. I'm like, bro, I'm staying away from everybody. I don't need that shit in my life. Just, I know exactly. They're like, someone's like, hey, do you need a ride? I'm like, I take transit. They're like, I don't mind dropping you off. I'm like, is anybody else going to be in the car? They're like, no. And I'm like, definitely not. No, thank you.
Yeah, nope. I rarely offer rides home anymore.
Oh, no.
You know, this is the day and age of Uber, bitch.
Yeah. You can call an Uber.
At the same time, it's the age of fucking Me Too. So why don't you two and Uber go get your ass on home?
Exactly.
And since it's equality, now, I'm not paying for your ride neither.
Yeah. That's one of those things where people are like, hey, can I get a ride? I'm like, no. Like, why? I'm like,
wow,
I'm not single.
Are long as fuck.
It is.
That old lady's titties were so long when she went to swing the axe at the dude, it hit her titty.
Yeah. I remember a joke. An old husband and wife are having breakfast, and the wife looks at the husband. She goes, I'm hot for you like I was when my youth. He's like, that's because your one tit is in your soup and your other tit is in your coffee. And it's just,
look at the big old grin on her face. Yeah, that's Molly's. He's like, I'm getting the fuck away from you.
And then she's like, I'm into beating men. And he's like, no, thank you.
And the car's back? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
She brought the car. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we've already established she was a dope head, so she could have sold the car and walked back.
That's because she's a generous druggie.
Yeah, so I'd have drove my ass right back to New York. Where's Charlton Heston at? Yeah.
Immediately.
I'm not going back there, not even if you walk on my cold, dead body.
No.
And back to Children of the Corn. Ooh, he had a vagina on his eye. Yeah, see, this is all the druggies came out. This got to be like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's telling the time. This got to be about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's getting high and dancing around in the fucking street. Vigo looks like he was the dope dealer.
I was like, nobody's going to pay me. It's bullshit.
Yeah, who does that? That ain't even your fucking neighborhood. Just smash a glass on the wall.
Bro. Jesus.
Now, was that very productive?
He didn't have a choice. That's how he was written. Bro, you went into the bar and everyone was looking away from you. You came out of the bar and everyone's looking at you.
Yeah, the gunshot.
Hey, and what does he do? Punch a woman in the face. You're like, I mean, hey, those were the days.
I need to ask her, like, did you learn your lesson? Apparently, she didn't.
You know, why are you leaving your keys everywhere?
And you know she was a pro. She took all that fucking thing of keys down. One swallow.
One shot.
And now, wait a minute. There's another thing that just pulled me out of this. I'm trying to accept the reality of all this horseshit, but for one, that's a Cadillac. It has a chip in the key. You're not starting it with a screwdriver. Two, there was a horn there, a honky horn. Remember the dickhead fucking woke her up while she was sleeping, and now in its place was a screwdriver.
It's a magical horn.
Yeah, and but the worst is that chip. That it's called a VAT system,
Yeah.
and it's a vehicle disabling fucking thing. It's an anti-theft thing. I'm like, bitch, I'm driving. Oh, he's all about keeping his eye on the road now, though, huh?
There's the bike. Also, he's like, I know when I see somebody who's got herpes, I don't want none of you.
Look, I'm clean.
Freaky bitch.
Flexible bitch. Told you she's a pro. That chick, Charlton Heston, I feel like, this is like a bachelor party type thing. Charlton Heston set him up with this hooker. He wasn't supposed to be investigating shit. He was supposed to go get laid. And now this.
Seems accurate.
And again, he just uses the screwdriver is just the key again now.
It's a magic screwdriver.
And now we're down Trent Reznor's Dark Highway. That man hasn't smoked a cigarette this whole fucking movie. Now all of a sudden he smokes. Cigarette was laced. Yeah, see, right back to the kids. That cigarette was laced. Now he's on the same Molly she is.
That's it. See, the wild part is he just can't. He's like, no, it's not real. It's bullshit.
Right. I mean, because that's what any normal person would be. Like, something is definitely not going, now the bitch is riding on the back of the fucking bike like she's the Wicked Witch of the West.
She left you for some old dick. Old man dick with young man voice. Fair. And he's like, I'm tripping balls.
Yeah, it was that fucking cigarette. Again, this man has not smoked this whole fucking movie. All of a sudden, he puts that cigarette in his mouth. Now he's seeing what she's seeing.
And there you go.
That
is how that works, everyone.
It was called smoking sticks. It was Sherm. They put PCP on the cigarettes. Yeah, that man's on PCP right now. Like Smokey in the chicken coop.
Never done PCP. But
I haven't either. I don't even know what it looks like. Well, no, I've seen it on TV. It looks kind of like cocaine or meth, like in between there. But Yeah, I would not have fucking smacked that car with my fucking Cadillac. She would have. What's the odds? We already hit an old lady that didn't do nothing to the Cadillac. I could hit you too. I'll slow down a little bit, but I'm not gonna fucking hit the truck and totally disable my only transportation out of there.
2 for 2. I would run her down too. And then he's in confession.
See, that would have been that played out better if his pants were around his ankles and he was in that confessional.
That's horrible. I don't know. Like you said though, if you're as you're going down the rabbit hole and this is the scenario, you kind of be at some point you're like, I have no idea. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yep, there goes the cigarette again. See, now all he wants to do is smoke cigarettes. That's PCP. He's fiending.
I mean, this is the bad guy from Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd.
Yep.
He just looks like a bad guy. You see him and you're like, oh, you don't do nice things, period.
Looks like a Catholic pedophile.
I mean,
all right, here's another thing that's kind of fuckered up about this. I found you. I was paid to find you. I know where you're at. Hey, they want you back. You don't want to come back? Fine. I'm telling them where you're at. You go home. You go. This man has made a fucking maybe a day or two road trip turn into a fucking weekend of fucking drugs.
I mean, let's be honest. This sounds like a great job. I'm just.
Like, why does my butt hurt after I woke up from a car accident?
I mean,
why am I in this church?
God. At the same time, I feel like all authors who have finished a book in some way, shape, or form are like this. We're like, I am now a god. And you're like, or you're just a writer. Calm the fuck down.
Okay.
No, but like writers are like, I'm creating a universe. I'm very important. Okay. You're like, relax. Calm down.
I'm like, look, man, you're not Stan Lee.
No.
Now I could see like the creator of LSD or mescaline, those people could be like, yeah, I'm a god. I created new realities. Whoever found ayahuasca, yeah. But, bitch, you wrote a book. I would be so mad at that chick. How the fuck are you going to dope me up, man? I had a job to do.
Have you ever watched In the Mountains of Madness? There's an animation. There's like 7 different things. It's a Lovecraft movie.
Well, I think this was based off that.
Yeah.
When I was watching reviews for this.
It's the whole idea that like everything looks normal, and then you're like, the longer you stay, the weirder it gets. Like this
that's mold. That's fucking mold.
It gets worse.
So basically, people, what he's saying is, this dude is just an NPC.
Yeah. There you go. He tried. I think, therefore, you are. It's a great line.
So now that we are in the day and age that we are in now, just this little talk right here, this little piece of existentialism.
Yes.
Do you think that this conversation can be referred to AI? Can you imagine, the AI being the insurance guy and, us being Sutter Kane, and the AI doesn't want to believe that it was just made or it's a robot. It thinks it's sentient.
This is where it gets fucked up.
So the mold has finally breached the frame of the door.
But
And we have that good old early 90s fucking CGI.
yeah. But he essentially rips himself in half as if he's the page.
That would have been hilarious if he jumped back through. Neat trick, wasn't it?
This bitch.
That was a lot of words for absolutely nothing.
Yes.
See, that could have been summed up as he looked through the fucking hole and some shit started coming at him.
Mm.
Now, just think. He could actually be just that final sperm going through the condom trying to make his way to the end.
I mean, accurate.
There goes all the STDs coming at him.
Yeah.
See, at some point, it's just the type of person I am, especially if I know, there's a good possibility that I'm not making it out of that situation. I'm turning around and I'm swinging. Fuck it. And he fucking realized, he noticed that every goddamn bad thing that he saw is fucking fake. So fucking swing on it.
Listen, that was even one guy was saying on TV, he was like, yeah, the best way to deal with fears is turn around and face them. That's the only way to actually fix things. Otherwise,
when I was younger, I was the fat kid. So when we were getting chased by whoever or whatever, fuck it. I got a quick dash like a cheetah. But after that fucking couple of minutes of fucking running, that's it. I'm turning around. I'm saving my energy from knocking somebody the fuck out.
Right.
I ain't gonna outrun you, so fuck it. We can fight.
Bro, at my size, even when people are like, let's fight, I'm like, okay. They're like, are you gonna put your hands up? I'm like, no, that just wastes energy. I'll wait.
He looks like the trip just ended. Yeah, he just woke up in the middle of nowhere, which is very believable. I've been there. Just woke up in grass field. You don't know where the fuck you're at. You're just like, fuck, that was a hell of a night.
I have never had that happen.
Oh yeah.
I've woken up in other people's homes, wondering where my clothes are. That happened.
And I've always kept my clothes on. That was one thing. Like there were a few people I knew that some reason wanted to be naked or whatever. I made sure my clothes was on.
I had thrown up on myself, so they took my suit off and put it in a garbage bag, and they just left me in my drawers.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's another no. Never puked on myself.
I have.
I've projectile puked. I've gotten a little dribble on me, but I was that and the worst I've had, and I was straight sober as shit on myself.
That's worse.
Yes. See, now everything's all good. The drug wore off.
Yeah. Okay. Mad Dog 2020 nights. There you go. So now he's in a random motel watching scary movies, which you're like, I wouldn't do that. That seems ridiculous.
What you need is carbs. You need carbs and electrolytes. Gatorade and a nice fucking fat bowl of spaghetti, a couple meatballs, the bread, soak up some. Make sure you got the oil and vinegar on your salad to get rid of all the rest of the ickinesses in there.
Or a full grand slam. Eggs, hash browns, bacon, sausage, pancakes, the whole deal. You'll be right as rain.
And if you're broke, a Big Mac will suffice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's accurate. John Trent. That fucked me up.
Because his stupid ass left that book in the middle of the fucking road. Who knows? He might have wrote his name in that book when he was high, so that kid could have picked up the book in fucking small town.
Huh?
If you only got 100 people in your fucking town, that kid knows where the hotel is. That kid knows where you went to. Now let go of my lover. Yeah. Day and age when there's no smoke detectors in the hotel room, apparently.
Those were good days. This is my favorite part.
What's on the tip of his nose?
Sweat.
No, that's cocaine. It's
not cocaine. Hey, this thing, when it turned blue, freaked me the fuck out. I was like, damn, bro, that is some fucked up shit. See? Sweat.
It's just after trip. See, that got to be a white thing, man.
Oh yeah.
After it's been made apparent to me, especially after I stop and think about the fucking weekend I just had, and somebody says, "Yeah, that place don't exist." Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Be a fucking man up, and be like, "Hey, this was something funky. That it was a glitch in the matrix."
Except, watch this. That's his face.
Cops in this reality are nicer.
It's fucked up. Yes, you're crazy. Hmm.
Yeah, see, this is a big prank. Yeah, it was a hooker, and she had all kind of bad drugs. And this is why we're bombing Venezuela.
Ah. And now the lady never existed.
No, the hooker infected me, motherfucker. The books were just weird.
That's called late stage syphilis, everyone.
Isn't that what Al Capone had?
Yeah.
And so did the baseball player, the big Bambino.
Mm.
Babe Ruth. Yeah.
Did he really?
Syphilis or gonorrhea real bad and just chilled with it and kept fucking.
That's it.
Well, isn't that the point? You want, that gives you're only as good as your last book.
The movie comes out next month. There you go. Eat shit. Can you imagine? But people were lined up like that for Harry Potter and shit too.
Did you see that? The uptick in violent crime towards the city's clergy. Told you.
There you go.
I think I know.
Just saying, if you're walking down the street and somebody pulls out an axe, don't hang out. You gotta fucking go. More crazy people. Hmm.
Like, bitch, no, that's Nightmare on Elm Street. Different movie.
Yeah. I think that guy, the guy talking to him, was also in Nightmare on Elm Street. Like a dad or something?
No. I don't watch them movies fucking so many goddamn times. Like, it's not Nancy's dad. It's not Johnny Depp's parents because he was a fat dude. It's not the fucking dad from the gay kid.
He was in the Omen. From Beyond the Grave, Star Trek 4. Oh yeah, I remember him from or Star Trek 6. The Man with Two Brains, Lost World, Perfect Friday, Star Trek 5. I think he was Spock's dad or something.
I know the doctor here is the same doctor who doped up Bane in the original Batman.
Yeah. He was in the Necronomicon movie.
And I'd like to know when, except the medieval days, where any asylums or hospitals or any of that shit would look like that. That dingy, that fucking. That mean even the worst of the worst still had, kind of like a procedure, a way, these places had to be cleaned. The whole cliche of these dark, dank asylums and these fucking dingy ass hospitals. I mean, I would think it would be more spooky if it was fucking spotless.
You see, I mean, true.
Like even the fucking the padding on the walls in that room, dingy as shit.
Why?
I mean, it looked like somebody peed on the top of them. Like you can't even reach that high.
The idea that someone would pee on the top of them is quite ridiculous, but I see what you're saying.
And like, was the lumber bad back then? Every
Yes.
door is fucked in this place. Even the metal ones that looked like it was made out of a Pepsi can.
I just love the idea of you going onto a movie set and you're like, why is everything made like shit? Because it's a movie. Everything's made like
I'm
shit.
quality control, man. Fuck. I mean, that was about as
Right.
bad as Ironheart, as bad as I wanted to like that
Oh.
fucking movie or that
So
TV show.
bad.
It was just
Horrible.
you're a high tech thief and you didn't fucking wear gloves and you're wearing fucking cheetah pants, no mask on your face. Yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you
Hey,
guys.
have you watched the new Frankenstein?
No.
It's good. It reminds me of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the one in 1994.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
The one that used to fuck me up was the one. It was way back in the day with the midget. Remember the one with the midget? It was like he did the midget befriended him, and they ended up killing the midget, and he fucking snapped.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Maybe it was. I think maybe it was The Bride. It had Sting in it, or one of them fucking like singers back in the day, as he played Dr. Frankenstein.
I don't know. So everyone's lost their mind. Everybody's been everyone's on a murder spree.
Oh, so it's like COVID.
Yes. Son of Frankenstein, House of Frankenstein. Do you remember how old it was?
Oh, I saw it when I was a kid, dude. So it has to be at least 30 years old.
Yeah, 30 years old is just the 90s.
No shit,
dickhead. I'm just telling you.
So where to get money to pay for the ticket to go and watch the movie?
He just walked in. Everyone else has lost their fucking minds.
Somebody has to be playing the movie.
I think he's just watching on a loop. That's it.
Okay. Again, like I told Michael Copenhaver, And I think we should lighten it up. I know we were talking about going to Godzilla for the next movie, but why don't we lighten it up and find the movie Delirious?
I'm looking it up right now.
John Candy. Because in my eyes, I mean, it's just from a different perspective, but it's damn near the same movie, and this is a comedy. And I feel like Delirious was a better movie.
All right. I'm down. It's about the same length of time, but yeah. All right.
So we're going to do Delirious and see what the comparisons. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm not, but I feel like...
I mean, hey, now we're getting into fancy territory. We're comparing movies that have similar plots but are different genres because we're very sophisticated here.
Yeah, we're trying to spread it out amongst the masses. So this is one of your favorite movies, one of your favorite...
Yeah.
I thought it sucked. I mean, it just wasn't my...
That's because you're a bad person, number one. Okay, let's be honest.
Yeah,
and also, too, let's be honest, there was not enough fucking in this movie for someone like you. Right?
I could even do without the fucking, like some gore, some action.
Oh, don't lie to me that you're like, I don't need the fucking... You're a liar, okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do feel like maybe one of the Cthulhu monsters should have animated that chick. I mean... It was already implied with her walking backwards with her hoo-ha all out in the air. So, I mean, but the moldy door, the fucking, the lizard people coming at them, to me, it just, as a person who's done a lot of hallucinogens when I was younger, this is normal to me. This is this is like you didn't have friends around you when you were tripping.
It was clearly a simple explanation, and he should have known better. It's fair.
Right. I mean, again, I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia when I was a kid, and I know better. If the dog starts talking to me, that's just something a little off there. Go lay down. Go smoke a joint. Go cut the grass or something.
I mean, it's not a bad advice. Just saying. But anyways, all right. So next week we're gonna try Delirious with John Candy because why the fuck not? So in the meantime, I think In the Mouth of Madness is one of the greatest horror movies. It's a thriller. I think a suspense thriller.
Yeah, I think it was psychological thriller.
Yeah. Like it's not it is not a horror movie. I'll give you that. It is more a psychological. It's the same between that and Event Horizon. Those are honestly my two favorites for that genre, but both of them are suspense psychological thrillers that you're like, yeah, it's not as gory as a lot of other movies. It's 100% not gory like the last two movies we saw. Let's just start there.
Now, I will tell you this. If you were on some kind of like mushrooms or gummies or even a hit or two of acid and watch this movie, it might fuck you up. It might.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I will say that. It might fuck you up. You'll create your own horror movie after the movie is done, walking around your house wondering if you're part of a fucking book.
I
had a similar trip like that on Salvia, dude. Salvia's bad shit. I'm glad they took that off they banned that shit. Dude, like enough to cover just the tip of your pinky in a weed bowl. Had me thinking like that dude in this fucking movie. Like it was just like I was a piece of the fabric of a fucking like the fabric of the top of a convertible car back in the 50s, and the fucking and the fabric started ripping. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Bro, I was gonna do mushrooms tomorrow, just because it's been a while and I'm feeling like I need a little set me up. And now I'm like, ooh, I might do that and then watch this. That might happen.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea, Dino.
That is your opinion, sir. Me, I'm in the movie, baby. In the meantime, we'll be back Wednesday with What the Fuck Wednesday, and we will continue with all the shenanigans, everyone. So enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you soon.
Be good to each other.